G'day, Heath here from pickinglessons.com. Kitchen Girl. This is a great tune. Here on the banjo, we're looking at an arrangement that features the melodic technique. We're capoed 2 in standard tuning, but it's a modal tune. So the A part is major in the mixolydian scale, and the B part is in the minor, the natural minor key. So that presents some challenges, but it works out of this open major tuning the way we're going to play and approach the B section later on. In a moment, we're going to take a look at part A of the arrangement here in this video, but if you head to pickinglessons.com, you can grab yourself a copy of the tablature. In the member section there, we'll break down and continue the lesson for part B. You'll also have a play along and backing tracks there once you get to know the tune to help you out with your practice. Okay, so let's have a look at part A. We are in just regular standard tuning, but we have our capo on fret 2 and our 5th string is up to the A. So a spike at fret 7 or tune it up to the A note. So the notes that we end up with are A, E, A, C sharp and E. So it's our open A tuning there. Now, this first part of the tune is all well and good to play in this key, but yeah, once we hit part B and it changes to the minor, we're going to approach it up the neck and that works really well. So let's check out what's happening here in the A part. So essentially the theme for this Kitchen Girl tune is what happens in that first measure, yeah? Catching that G and the F, and that's what we're doing there with these double stops. Just on the minimum there, the half note, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're into melodic territory. Yeah, and so on. So let's have a look at this second measure. We'll get our hand position. So firstly, second finger there on 5th fret. This is pretty advanced, this arrangement. There's some hard stuff going on in the way the notes move. So we'll just break it down. That second finger is going to be on 5th fret there on the 2nd string, and it's going to hold that position while we play this bar here. So a lot of back and forth with the melodic style with your right hand between the middle finger and the thumb in this bar. The fingering for the left hand, right hands are in the tablature, but what we have here, yeah, just a little run through the scale there. So that second finger is taking care of the 5th fret and the 5th fret. The thumb is playing those notes and the open strings end up being a finger. So very typical, that back and forth, thumbs on the lower string and the fingers on the higher string in this melodic movement. Let's just try the first 2 bars. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, third measure in. We're going to stay in this position with our second finger. And our little finger is going to reach all the way up to that 7th fret there while our first finger was on the 3rd. So quarter notes to begin with. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and. Yeah, middle and thumb on those 8th notes at the end. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Let's move on to measure 4 and then we'll try all these together. Measure 4, third finger is going to come in. We've got index, middle, thumb with this hammer on. And then thumb and middle on the end. So 1 and 2 and 3. Watch that hammer on there. It's on the second half of the second beat. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. One more time. Ready and. Okay, let's have a look at these first 4, because the second half we are changing it slightly, varying that little theme. We're going to do something different and the ending is different before the repeat. So let's try these first 4. Nice and slow. 3, 4, 1. Okay, there's our first 4 measures. Really watch the fingering. You can see there's some big positions already for the left hand, so do keep an eye on that. Measure 5 here. Okay, so we've got a little variation around the melody. It's a lot busier, yeah? So we're gonna start with that little finger. And then that second finger is gonna come in on the 6th fret there on string 2. And then we get that pull off there on the last beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah? At a slower tempo, those pull-offs will always be a little softer. Once you get up to speed, the volume is not really generally an issue as long as you've got a nice little flick on there. So again, that bar, little finger to second finger so you can pull off to your first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a little melodic run here. You can keep using finger 1 in this 5th fret position. And then as we progress through to the end, we can change position here in measure 7. Yeah, it's an easy one. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and finish it off. Back and then repeat around. We do play this through twice. Let's have a very slow run through this complete A section. Watching left hand fingers, certainly keeping an eye on what your right hand's doing. Break it down and practice the segments like we've learnt them, but let's run it through nice and slow now. 3 and 4 and 1. There we go. So we're counting it in 4, but once you get it up into tempo, you're going to feel it in cut time. So you'd feel your 2 half-beat pulses in there, like on the... Yeah, so you're going to feel it in every second beat. But while you're learning, it's a nice idea to just learn it in quarter notes to get that timing, make sure the rhythm is accurate. Okay, get to know that. Now, pickinglessons.com, you can grab the tablature, but in the member section there, we will continue this lesson. The B part is more challenging than the A. The A was challenging enough. Now, part B gets harder. We're dealing with up the neck positions. We're dealing with some complex rolls, changing directions lots, and the melody moves around quite a bit. So we'll break that down and we'll really have a look at what's going on there. So jump on over to pickinglessons.com and I'll see you there.